Welcome. So we're going to do a daily message today for the collective. But before we do that, I will not use tarot, and I'm only going to use, oracle cards that I have, like Kipper and some Italian cards. And so they are relationship cards specifically, okay? Whether it be familial or platonic or amorous or, anything else, okay, in terms of like maybe partnerships for business. So let's get started. I feel for the general collective, the message. So whatever it is that I'm channeling right now, I sort of feel that you have had issues with your health, and I think that those are going to be very well taken care of. I think that you've changed a lot. I think you've changed your diet. I think you've changed your exercise. I think that you really have diligently worked towards it, and so I think you've cut down on your sugar and your possibly like salts and possibly like drinks, sugary drinks. So I think your intake on sugar and salt has been limited, and I think that that's going to be very instrumental for your health and getting better. I think you're also becoming more outspoken. I think that before, you just sort of wanted to keep the peace, and I think that you really have become more outspoken, and I think that you're liking it, and I think that you're in a position where you don't care anymore, because I think you've gone through a lot of stuff, and so I think that you handle your emotions better, and so in terms of expressing the things that maybe bother you are not so emotional, and so disruptive, or not disruptive, but like eruptive, right? Like go ballistic and stuff. I think that you really have been working on your emotions, and I think that that has really helped you, because I think that you have really harnessed your energy in terms of emotions. You have really harnessed them so you don't get triggered so much. The triggers aren't that bad anymore. I think that you are able to really control it, and I think that it's affecting you less, which creates less triggers. Okay, I also think that maybe you have cut some family off. Okay, I think that maybe it's been a rough year for you in terms of familial situations, and I think that that you're cutting them off, and I think you're okay with it. And I think that Thanksgiving was significant. I think it was a determining factor for you in Thanksgiving, and I think you took some measures that really sent out a very loud message, and I think you're okay with it. I think that I think that the dynamic's going to shift, which is very interesting, and I think that you probably have already seen it. I think that maybe there's a person that you fell out with, or that was kind of weird, as I mentioned before. I think that person's thinking about you, might be coming back towards the end of December, or possibly towards the Christmas festivities, or posadas navideñas, as we call them, in Mexican and Latin culture, okay, with the festivities of of Christmas having to do with posadas, like they're religious and stuff like that, but there's festivities and parties for Christmas. So that, I also think that this person possibly got ghosted, or whatever it is that this person awkwardly did to you, because I think that there was something very awkward that happened. Something happened, like maybe there was some sort of like some sort of exchange or interaction, and I think that after that this person was very awkward to you, and it just really disappointed you. I think that that thing has happened the same to that person. Okay, this other person as well, that person, whoever I'm talking about, not you, I think that that person also is very much was possibly pursuing somebody that might be less than you, and of course it's not less than you, but because we're all the same, but maybe in social status and economic social status, but also in education, this person might not be as experienced as you are, or as stable as you are. They're significantly in terms of those categories much lower for whatever reason. And I think that that person sort of did something to the person that I'm channeling, that that they did to you. So whatever it is that they did to you, and they were pursuing this other person that didn't compare to you at all, that person did exactly the same thing that they did to you. So if they ghosted you, if they talk shit about you, if they, sort of did something awkward or made you feel like, bad, then it happened to them. I think this person's coming back, and I think that there might be situation or a possibility in which you all will be able to maybe make it amends, and maybe start a very different relationship that you previously had. And I think that this is the beginning of something beautiful. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, so let's get started and see what the general message is. Yeah, someone of concern that is either imprisoned, right? This could be someone that is in prison, or I have to cover all bases. I had one of my viewers like, get your whatever out of the gutter and don't be thinking like that. So the channel message is there's someone that maybe is in prison and you're concerned about it, or this can be also imprisonment of some sort of like mental imprisonment, thought process that this person is in. This probably has to do with some sort of collaboration, some sort of alignment that you were with previously with this person. This is a more mature person, so it's an older person that you had interactions with, that maybe there was some gossip in, okay? And so they are really having it, like they are really thinking about the past, what they did, the shit that they talked about you, the way they locked themselves out, and they locked themselves out only to imprison themselves, which is really funny. I think there's a huge elimination in that. I think they thought that you were gonna possibly like chase them or beg them, and you haven't. Okay, they really are thinking about a relationship with you and how stable you are. Okay, they see things very differently. They wish that they would have courted you the way that it should have, the way it should have been. Okay, just because I think that you're in this very heavy duty position. I think that you're very well to do. I think you're very stable. I think you do very well in business. I think you're probably a proprietor as well, an entrepreneurial. So I think that this person who is very well to do as well, and they're sort of your match. Okay, and I think that's why you sort of considered possible courtship, that maybe there was a courtship in the past. And I think that this person's really thinking about that and thinking really about your status and everything and all that you had, and that basically you really didn't ask for anything nor need anything. You just really wanted some sort of like partnership, courtship, or some sort of boyfriend or long-standing relationship. And so they're really thinking about that, and they're going to come back to it. Okay, they're really thinking about coming back and then really courting this. This might also be you coming into some sort of partnership or some sort of proprietorship or some sort of business endeavor in which you're going to have a partner. Okay, yeah, this is huge marriage that's coming. All right, this can also be a partnership. If this is marriage, they're going to give you a house, and you're going to be able to pick a house. It's going to be somewhat of like a mansion. Okay, this is going to be a gift. This could be also jewelry that's coming up for December, Jewish holiday or whatever holidays are coming up. So this might be some sort of holiday that's coming. This can also be an anniversary, maybe of when you met, or your courtship, or this can be, also marriage. So you might be getting pearls of some sort, golden pearls or black or white. All right, so, but I think that there is a possibility of you marrying or possibly coming into union or really living together, okay? I think somebody's been unwell. I think this person or someone that they know, or this can be a relationship that you are currently in that you maybe that has been unhealthy. This can also be that someone that is unhealthy that's close to you. Your father, your husband that's elderly, or your husband or your father-in-law, okay, or an uncle, aunt, or not an aunt. I feel like this is a male energy. All right. I also think that this is something that maybe you have had issues with in terms of bad health, and I think that they are really gonna, you're gonna start doing really well. I think this person is really having it, that he didn't put in the work. All right, they see you as someone that's very committed, community oriented, and someone that really, sees for others. Okay, this person might be at a distance. Okay, they might be very well to do. They might have a boat. Okay, this can also be this person is very rich. or very prosperous, okay? Or you might be coming into money or property as well, and you're really going to anchor. This can also be that you might be anchoring. This person wants to anchor you because of your wealth and your position and your property. So be mindful of that, because they might not be at this point as well off as you are, okay? This is also, I think that they're expecting for you to call back, or I think that maybe you were expecting and are expecting for them to come, and they will be coming, okay? I think that this is going to be a very passionate reunion, and I think it's going to be a very loyal one after they come back, okay? That they are going to be able to meet your expectations. I think that there was maybe some deceit in the past, or this person thought that you were deceitful based on possibly some sort of gossip that kept them imprisoned, all right? Or some sort of gossip that someone said about you, and they're really thinking about that and really thinking that they were very wrong about, you know, believing these persons, and really seeing that you're someone that upholds your word and is someone very trustworthy, very balanced, and very recta, very like honest and you know, forthcoming, and you know, someone of character, and someone that, you know, has their you know, that, you know, keeps true to their word. This can also be some sort of legality issues, contracts coming in, all right, that might be coming in with huge money. This can be a contract also in terms of this relationship, or some sort of you know, partnership that's coming, and or possibly you might be getting a house, or you might be renting a house, you might be leasing a house, or this could be real estate that you're coming into, or that you are negotiating, or possibly you know, some sort of endeavor that's coming in. You will be traveling, okay, and you will be getting some sort of money. I think this is back pay, or something that's owed to you in terms of some sort of legal issues having to do with like a partnership or a contract or something that you already did. So that's very much coming. This person also, it might be an older person, is considering, is very much considering being able to, you know, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So my train of thought, somebody's going to call you that you haven't heard from a very long time. But anyway, this person that left you, or that there's been discrepancies or things or weird things, they're going to come in and really want to give to you. They might give you, as I mentioned, a gift. Where's the gift? They might mention a gift. They might also want to go into partnerships. This is also other partnerships that will be coming in, that will want to go into partnerships with you, okay? This can also be that you're going to get a gift just out of the blue, like they're going to be very generous with you, and they're going to be giving you some sort of gift. This can also be, and I don't know where I saw it, this right here, this can be some offer of also like travel, okay, that will be significant. This person might have a boat, or might like to, you know, be able to travel as well, okay. We're going to just do a couple more, and then we'll wrap it up. So let me just finish it off with, you know, Kipper, okay? So I was going to do other ones, but this is it. If you like this, if you like these type of readings, let me know, comment below. And of course, if you subscribe, that would be great help. Yeah, sudden wealth, all right? And having to do with something that you've toiled, or something that you've labored over tremendously, is going to give you huge wealth. This is going to be huge prosperity, okay? Especially if you're in real estate, or have some sort of properties or houses that you're going to be coming into, or some sort of like dividends or stocks, or you know, yeah, some sort of something with the market, with the stock market possibly as well, but something you've worked very hard for, that you're going to be super prosperous. You're going to be very much aligned, so keep on chugging along, keep on working. This can also be that you're creating generational wealth that will really you know, go past 4 generations. So it's coming. Be ready, because you very well deserve it, and very much deserve it. And you have worked very hard for this, and you have had help, but you have had a lot of naysayers and a lot of haters, and eventually those haters and naysayers are the ones that are going to be contacting you. Love and light. Ciao.